What? Where am I? Alright, dickhead. Welcome to your first performance review. I think it's a very good moment right now to talk about how we've been doing in the season so far. Review your performance and see whether you deserve to stay on as manager of the Solid Scholars or whether you need to get the boot. So, after 2 games, you have 1 win and 1 loss. That's not very good, brother. That 1 loss is causing me a lot of grief. Because I watched your post-match press conference. I saw you say how happy you were about the result. But I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. Do you know why you lost that match, Mumsy Bennett? You lost that game because you were too passive. You were a scared little bitch who played too defensive, brought no speed and no offense. And you expect to beat players like Darya like that? Nah, bruv. The only players you're going to beat like that are people who don't know what they're doing or people who are on an off day. And there's nobody in the Pokemon Premier League that doesn't know what they're doing. So, I think I might have a solution for you. I have prepared 2 solutions for you. 2 potions that will greatly enhance your ability, Mr. Bennett. This one, if you drink this one, you'll carry on as if nothing's changed. You carry on being the scared little bitch that I know you are, and I have to review your position very carefully. But you drink this pill, you'll see what life really is all about. You'll understand what offense is truly about and how to be offensive, bruv. So what's it gonna be? Keep things the way they are? Or make a change? Make a choice. Better be right about this. Bottoms up. That actually wasn't so bad. Oh, what a dickhead. You have no idea what's coming to you. Luca? Is that you? Oh, my head. Oh. Not so loud. Fuck. Is he? He's taken my fucking kidney. Again, Swagnat! How many times have I got to told you not to take my fucking kidneys? Ugh. Oh, my head.
What's up, bitches? We really need to stop meeting like this. It's me, your boy, Mr. Wanty Burnett, back at it with yet another week of the Pokemon Premier League, Week 3 this time. Now, last week, unfortunately, we took our first L of the season, being taken down by Darya, who is a very talented player, who piloted a very, very good team very well versus me, and basically just made life really difficult for me. Honestly, I was delighted to keep the score low in that game, because her team had a ridiculous matchup into me, and taking the very close 1-0 loss means that we go into Week 3 with a very good differential. And Week 3 looks to be a very annoying game, because we are up against VANDY. Now, if you don't know VANDY, that's because VANDY is not a seasoned Draft League player. They are typically a shiny hunting YouTuber and streamer who makes fantastically well-produced content. I've checked some of their stuff out. They are wonderful. Their thumbnails are immaculate. And honestly, they're just a really nice person. They have been a delight to have around in the scene, and I'm really happy to have them trying out Draft League. Their Draft League content is typically members-only content, so if you've seen what they do with their regular videos and you want more of it, please feel free to go and check them out. They are absolutely worth the time. I personally will be joining and checking out all of their battles for this season because, honestly, they're just a wonderful person and they deserve all the support in the world. They are currently on the road to 100,000 subscribers, and I hope to God that we can have some kind of a push to help them get there. So go on over and check VANDY out. Now, enough rizzing up VANDY, because VANDY's team is absolutely fucking stupid. They have a very potent offense with the likes of Terra Quaquaval, Roaring Moon, Enamorus, Ogerpon Hearthflame, Regieleki, and Porygon Z, all being backed up by a horrifying quad defensive core of Clodsire, Mandibuzz, Cryogonal Terra, and Terra Garganical, with the very potent support from Jirachi. So basically, they've got a very, very good potent setup threat. They've got very difficult defensive mons to deal with, and they have fast screens, and they have Healing Wish. They have a bit of everything. They have hazard removal with Cryogonal, Regieleki, and Mandibuzz. They have lots of hazards with the Clodsire, the Ogerpon, Jirachi Stealth Rocks, Garganical Stealth Rocks, and they have lots of wall-breaking power with the Ogerpon Hearthflame, Porygon Z, Roaring Moon, Enamorus. It just synergizes so well. It is going to be a very tough match for me because if I don't play very fast and very loose, we could get overwhelmed very quickly. So I need to be very careful not to give VANDY a chance to start snowballing, otherwise it's lights out for me and the Solihull Skarmories. And the team that we are bringing is going to be very fast, very offensive. And we actually have a new debutant coming this week. We are bringing Rice Shower the Greninja with a Choice Band this week, because Choice Banded U-turns and liquidations are very tough for VANDY to switch into, not doing so very well at all. We're going with a Terra Fighting Roselli Berry Okidogi with Drain Punch, Gunk Shot, High Horsepower, and Bulk Up, because Terra Fighting is very difficult for VANDY to switch into as well as this defense investment with the HP and the speed allows me to outspeed a few threats and take 2 Ivy Cudgels from Ogerpon Hearthflame after terroring and pre-terroring. We're going with a Choice Scarf Ogerpon this week with Ivy Cudgel Knockoff, U-turn, and Encore. Encore with the speed control allows me to potentially dissuade the likes of Quaquaval from going for too many Aqua Steps or setting up with Swords Dance. Or Roaring Moon, if it does Terra, I can potentially outspeed it and encore it into Dragon Dance. And we are bringing, for the first time this season, Mayano Top Gun, the Sandy Sharks, with a Covert Cloak this week, with Earth Power, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, and Stealth Rock in order to switch into and potentially neutralize Terra Garganical. We have the Covert Cloak so that Salt Cure is going to do absolutely nothing to us. We are not going to get chipped away by that move. And Earth Power, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, and Stealth, well, not Stealth Rock, but the 3 attacking moves do allow us to either keep momentum or hit Garganacl on its weaker special defense. Stealth Rock is just useful for hazards. We are then bringing Saiyan Sky, the Skarmory, with Impish nature this week with Body Press, Brave Bird, Iron Defense, and Roost. Brave Bird and Body Press both are needed here because they do curb both Roaring Moon and Quaquaval if it doesn't Terra into like Terra Electric. And Iron Defense Roost just allow us to use this thing as a potential defensive win con late game. And the final mon on the team is going to be McQueen the Gardevoir with the Assault Vest this week, because if I didn't bring something with a bit of special defense this week, Enamorus switches in, clicks Moonblast, and claims a kill. It's that simple. So yeah, I had to bring an Assault Vest, Draining Kiss, Gardevoir. We've got the Draining Kiss, Moonblast, Psychic Noise, and Vacuum Wave. Vacuum Wave is going to prove quite useful here, I think, because it is going to be able to hit Roaring Moon super effectively and potentially pick it off from about 30% or so. And the Moonblast, Draining Kiss, and Psychic Noise are just good coverage stab moves that allow it to deal as much damage as possible in response to taking hits. But that is the team this week, and that is what we're bringing to try and take down Vandy and his very, very nasty team. Are we going to be able to get the victory against this newcomer to draft who has proven themselves a solid contender, capable of drafting a very powerful team, or are we going to be taken down by him? I guess it's time to find out. Let's head over to the battle and find out what happened when the Solihull Skarmories took on Vandy and their terrifying team. Let's go. What's up, bitches? It's me, your boy, Mr. Onesie Burnett, back at it with week 3 of the Pokemon Premier League against Vandy and their very scary team. I feel mixed about this one. I think I've got some stuff that can be a bit more reactionary towards some of their members. I've got some stuff that looks very good into them, but it's really going to depend on which 6 they bring, because they could bring all of the guys that I'm not expecting and just blow me away. But it's first time playing Vandy, don't know how they're going to be, but they've been a very, very positive presence in the community so far, so I'm very looking forward to this game. So yeah, catch you on the other side, motherfuckers. Terra Flying Duck, Terra Poison Garg. Okay, that Terra Poison Garg is actually okay for me, because it does mean that as long as it doesn't have Earthquake, that my Sandy Shocks can do okay into it, so yeah, should be okay. What do I lead? Yep. Cryogonal for spin, Mandibuzz as the glue, the pivoting glue. Enamorus is a problem, but that's why I brought McQueen for it. Cryogonal, I've used that thing quite a bit. I have some fast offensive pieces. Cryogonal is also one of their Terra captains, so I'm assuming they've just gone Terra Ice on it. So I might query that. Terra type on Cryo. It's Terra Steel Cryo as well. Cool. So yeah, gotta have fun to Vandy. They make some very good content. I did check out their content before they start. However, I am not a fan of not having a trainer card. That's just not good enough, Vandy. Sort it out, bro. Okay. Jack. Rice. God. Oh, we're Rice instead of Rick this time around, which I like. So I think right here, I've kind of just got to click this banded U-turn to the face. There's no Clodsire, I've just noticed, which is very good for me. I will just do the damage calc just to see if Liquidation KOs. It probably doesn't. Ogerpon, probably not. But I just want to make sure. Okay, banded Liquidation is not killing. U-turn's doing a clean 50% to it though, so I'm going to do it. They might be worried about a gunk shot too, so if I were them, I wouldn't want to stay in here. They're not going to want to stay in here. And something is taking the biggest U-turn it's had in a long time. Stanley. Okay, Stanley, I think you're dead. I'm sorry, Stanley. I think you're dead. It's not dead. Okay, Cryogonal. Okay, so it's either fast HP or it's got defense investment. My lord, that did so much damage. Okay, I could just go McQueen here. I know this thing gets recover though. So I think I'm probably just going to go Matakane and click knock off into something. That seems fine by me. I mean, we keep the offensive pressure on. If that thing does Terra Steel, then that would be bad. I don't want to give it a free recover. Knockoff just kills. So I think I'm probably just going to do that. Matakane. I think knockoff's fine. Remove an item. Guarantee the KO in case it does decide to Terra. I don't think it will. There's no Jirachi as well, which is very, very good for Rice Shower. No Jirachi and no Quad Sire. I mean, the Banded Liquidation is going to sting like a motherfucker late game. Jack. Okay, well, this is gonna take a knockoff to the face. And do fuck all. I think right now, I've got to go to Naruto Brian. It's probably clicking the fire move, but I have nothing else that wants to take this at all. I believe Naruto Brian can take one. I might go to Rice on the Ivy Cudgel here. I think I'm probably going to do that, actually. I cannot allow this thing to get a massive chip onto Naruto Brian. I know this is a silly prediction. I know this is probably a little bit silly, because it might just click U-turn on me and that would hurt a lot, so I know I'm going to go to Naruto Brian. Okay. This is why I talk so much, because I talk myself out of bad decisions sometimes. Okay. Crits. Okay, that's what I was worried about. Well, that's fucked. That is less than ideal. Alright, well, it's got to click it again. So I'm going to go Rice and then click the U-turn. Well, that sucks. I know it's a high crit move. Still a 25% chance, I think. I don't remember how crits chances work. I would very much prefer to keep this thing around, though, if I'm being totally honest with myself. If it clicks U-turn, then fair play. Yeah, just cudgels. Bang. Alright. I think I'm just going to U-turn then. This will still do a hefty chunk. Like, it'll do between 53 and 62. And then I can just go out into Saiyan Sky and get the Rocky Helmet chip on the potential Trailblaze. So that could potentially put it in range of dying to this. So I think that's a play. And Rice doesn't need all of its HP too. If it Ivy Cudgels me, fine, but I'll take this trade. Stanley. Alright, Stanley. Bye, Stanley. Oh, that's the Cryogonal dead. Ha. How do I position myself here? I'm not going to go Matakane. I'm not going to go Mayano. Possibly go Saiyan Sky. I can't go to any of my other Pokemon except for McQueen and Saiyan Sky here because all of them will just invite in the Enamorus or the... I think I've got to go McQueen. I'm kind of forced into it, honestly. Oh, excuse me. Big burp hours. I know McQueen should be able to live this. Yeah, McQueen lives this from full with this investment. I think this is going to have to be a fast game, though. It's going to have to be a very fast-paced one. If I get any opportunity to get rocks up, then we are golden. They got to go into Jack. Welcome back, motherfucker. Right. I think I've just got to hit this with a Psychic Noise. I should live the Cudgel, but I have to hit this. And this is making things very fucking bad for the Enamorus later. That Enamorus looks like a massive arsehole now, but I can't do anything else in this position. It's just gonna Cudgel. We don't die. Okay. I'm going to click Vacuum Wave on this. Ah, it doesn't take it out. Okay. This thing is a monster. Alright. Well, now we're in a bit of a bind. Because I've either got to go to Rice and click an attacking move. I mean, Rice is fine again. Like, Rice just comes in and claims, like, damage on something now. Like, the mons that they've got left are the Quaquaval, which was Terra Fairy, I think they said? No, it's Terra Flying. Okay, that's a problem. I think we've got to click the U-turn. Can't lock into a move yet. They're going to keep that thing around. Go out into Stephanie. Okay. You're not going to like this. Yeah, you're not going to like that. Okay. I mean, the obvious play here is to go to Brian, go to Narita, and try it. I mean, the other option is to keep it around as, like, fodder, but I could go, like, my Ono Top Gun is, like, the obvious switch, right? They don't have a ground type, so Volt Switch onto this thing is a massively free move, right? So putting them in the Vortex is still very good for me right now, but this is my only chance to keep Narita Brian around, you know? This is a rough turn. My head is telling me that Narita Brian dies to Amanda Buzz's Brave Bird. Yeah, so I think it's my Ono Top Gun. Yeah. So we're gonna go into my Ono. I'm gonna Stealth Rock. They go to Ogre. Then I give them Narita Brian, and that thing's dead. I'll take my rocks here. It's gonna roost. Okay. Now we Thunderbolt it. I am locked in right now. I am like staring forwards, like biting my nails to try and concentrate, like rocking back and forth in my chair to try and keep myself locked in, because this is looking rough right now, gang. This is looking rough right now, motherfuckers. Alright, does over half, so that's Spadef. It's gonna foul play me. It wants to chip. Alright, well, you do not switch into this outside of getting into that Garganical. So Thunderbolt again is like free. Volt Switch might not have KO'd, based off of the damage that that Thunderbolt did. So I didn't want to risk going for it. There probably was a roll where it doesn't KO. Like, this damage is very much in line with Spadef Mandy. Yep, they're gonna let me have it, okay. Now, unfortunately, if Quaquaval comes in, then we could be in a bit of trouble. Hillary. It's Enamorous. Okay, it is indeed either Specs or Scarf, and I do not have a switch into it anymore. It's time to let Narita Brian go down, I think. She served her purpose. I am not going to get any use out of her anymore. It's going to go for Earth Power. Okay. No items shown. It's definitely choiced into something, so why don't I just go to Saiyan Sky? Ah, but I can't risk it. I'm gonna go Rice. It's Liquidation to click here. Liquidation's the click here. They're gonna withdraw it, okay. Jack. You're going down. Thank fuck that thing's gone. We're going to transform into water type. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. This is so nerve-wracking. Because I've got the fucking 2 massive threats still left to deal with in that Garganical and that Quaquaval. Bruce. That's the duck. Do I need to keep Rice around? Like the Garganical, the Enamorous, which possibly looked to be specs from the way they switched it out, so... Do I just hit this, honestly? Do I just hit this? I have Ogerpon in the back, who looks like it could do massive work. I just need to try and keep the momentum and potentially play a sack game here, and I can still win this. So hitting this is not a bad play. If they close combat me, it proves their Scarf. I go straight out into Ogerpon. Damage on this is the most important thing of the match right now. I have Saiyan Sky in the back as well, who can take a hit from it and potentially retaliate. Gonna go Liquidation. It Aqua Steps on me, okay. It's not gonna KO. They're going for +2. If I'd have gone Matakane immediately there, that could have prevented what's about to happen. Fuck. I think I'm still okay. Rice is probably the most expendable member of this team at this point, just in case of a Garg. Because if it's Iron Defense and it gets one up against something, I'm doing nothing to it. They're going to Swords Dance on me, okay. Get the defense drop, that's pretty nice. Gonna go for another one. It gets the Moxie and the speed boost. So it's a +3. They go hard Scarm. We click Brave Bird. I think our lose con here is if it gets a 3-hit Axle and its protective pads. Maybe I should have clicked Body Press in case the Garganical comes in here. But then again, that's just a 50-50 play. It's gonna combat me. Let's go Saiyan Sky. Okay. What are you going to revenge me? They haven't terrored, they're saving it for the Garganical, I think. They might go Garg on this. We've navigated away from Quack. We just need to now navigate away from that Garganical. It's gonna be Hillary. Okay. In which case, my plan is now. Saiyan Sky goes down. I go Matakane. I click U-turn. To chip it into range of definitely dying to Ivy Cudgel. I think... Yeah. This has to be the play. Let it go. It's gonna Moonblast. Okay. We go Matakane.
Or, alternative win con spotted. We just go for Ivy Cudgel now because we can't take the Moonblast. Has to be that. Has to be that. Specs Moonblast from Modest still has a chance to take us out. This is going to be a roll to take this Enam out. Come on, Ogre. Come on, Matakane. We get the speed boost from the Embody aspect. This might live. It doesn't! Okay. Huge. Huge, 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 huge. Okay. We go out into tank. We go out into Mayano as it Terra Poisons on us. This is tense! I'm so nervous. I'm so tense right now. Okay, so we are going to switch. Mayano Top Gun. It's going to Terra Poison. I have to say, regardless of who wins this game, I think there have been, like, very few actual misplays. Okay, it's going to Salt Cure me. Yeah, we're going to Covert Cloak the shit out of that. I think we got this. I think we got this, gang. And this should just be 2 Earth Powers for the victory. That should just be 2 Earth Powers for the victory. Maybe 3. To the point where if it ever recovers on me, like if it looks like it's going to recover on me. Oh yeah, oh, we got this. Avalanche! Yo, the tech, that's so cool! But that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Mayano is gonna finish this off with an Earth Power. And that's gonna be us 2-1 from 3 games. We've been in this position before. We have been in a 2-1 position after 3 games before, and we've choked it out. So I will take this. I will take this with every fiber of my being. Good game to Vandy. Genuinely played a very, very scary game for me. I'm just very lucky that I happened to have the sequencing correct. A few misplays from my end. Clicking U-turn too much was probably a little bit of a throw. I had to kind of bank that I was able to take out the Enamorous with the Ivy Cudgel because I think it was a roll. But on the whole, I think you played that very well. I think I played it okay. You know, okay to good. And I'll see you in the next one, motherfuckers. And I think next week we play, I believe it's Ellie. I think it's Ellie. So yes, that's going to be a very fun one. So yeah, catch you in the next one, motherfuckers. Peace out.